What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, before we get into today's video, this video does contain spoilers, so if you don't want the tournament spoiled, stop watching right now. We are joining you on hole 14 at Fox Run Meadows. We have an epic battle between Chris Dickerson and Ricky Wysocki, and this thing actually came down to the wire, and Ricky wound up winning, but they were tied going into hole 18, and this could be a very different story if Ricky's disc did not get saved by a spectator's umbrella that was leaning against an OB stake. Now, we need to have some accountability. I know if I was there and I saw someone lean their umbrella on the course, or there's a water bottle sitting there as well, it could have missed the umbrella and hit the water bottle and kicked out of bounds. It could have hit the umbrella and kicked it out of bounds. It can hit the stake and then the umbrella and go in or out. I hate seeing things like this because it's just these little things that come off very unprofessional and disorganized, I think delegitimize our sport. And if you didn't notice what happened right there, we'll look at it one more time.
Ricky likes to go wide still, even with the slick ground.
This is gonna... Was there an umbrella leaning on that and
that
it
was
fell
staked
over?
in the ground. What was that?
Okay, yeah, what?
There was a drink inbounds.
What just took place?
Come on.
Oh.
Now there's a good chance that the spin of the disc would have carried it back into a similar spot anyway, but the disc looked like it could have been tracking towards this little grouping of trees. You also have a spectator standing right in the landing zone. These are landing zones where we really shouldn't be standing. You can see these spectators are doing a great job standing a bit off the OB line. These guys aren't really sitting in the landing zone either, but having a drink and an umbrella sitting on the course in play blows my mind that someone would do this. And it also blows my mind that the course official, the spotter, does not say, "Hey bro, like, get your stuff out of the fairway." Because if I'm the spotter here, I'm not blaming the spotter, but I'm just saying there's so many. Any one of these people could have said, like, "Hey, you probably shouldn't be having your junk on the course." I thought this was crazy, and I think things like this delegitimize our sport. And when this thing comes down to the wire, like, Chris Dickerson's not the kind of guy to blame something like this, but it just seems like we can't get through one tournament without having like a little bit of controversy, a little bit of drama, a little bit of something going on that just sort of sometimes takes away from the sport of disc golf. We're playing at the highest level, and these things should not be happening. Brian Earhart is in complete disbelief when this happens. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below, and we'll finish hearing what Big Germ and Brian have to say about the incident.
Oh my goodness.
That's an open birdie look now.
Yes, it is. I mean, if this thing were closer, I would say, okay, we got some serious controversy here. And there are some multiple stroke separators coming up in front of us. We'll see if that actually has some real consequence coming down the stretch. Maddie, oh. Yeah, you know, on this green, any sort of hyzer angle can be very bad.
So it was shocking to me that something like this is possible, and Chris Dickerson winds up having one of the best comebacks we've seen all year. Ricky starts to fall apart a little bit towards the end, and you can't say what if this happened, what if that happened, but I can say that looks very bad on our sport when things like this happen, especially when it happens with the top two players in first and second place. I hate seeing professional disc golf get, I don't know, it is almost disrespectful to our sport to treat the course as such and to put your personal belongings in the field of play. But that's my thoughts on the situation and the incident. I would love to hear your thoughts as well. Comment down below. Go check out bergsbags.com, the link in the description below if you're interested in getting the #1 disc golf bag. You're watching Iceberg TV, and take care.